If I was to tell you I've not changed my custom tactics in almost 3 months, would you believe me? Because it's true. This 4-2-2 right here, I have not tinkered or changed a single thing in over 2.5 months. And one of the most common questions I get on my YouTube, in my Twitch streams, is what are the custom tactics? Can you update the 4-2-2 tactics? So I thought it had to be done, lads. And as I said, I've been using the same tactics for almost 3 months. And there's a damn good reason why. For cheap and fast EAFC 25 Ultimate Team coins, head over to MMOEXP.com, link in the top of the description, and make sure to use my code Morsey at checkout to save yourself 8% off your entire order. First of all, the formation, as you can see, and as you can probably tell by the title, is 4-2-2. It's been my go-to, okay? I did tinker a little bit with the 4-2-1-3, 4-4-1-1 and the 4-4-2 towards the start of the game, and especially when the 4-2-1-3 was basically everywhere, which is still somewhat is. I did have a little dabble, okay, but mostly 4-2-2. I tried it out. I've not gone back, not once, and the tactics, exactly how they're set up here, have been the exact same as I said for almost 3 months now. So team management, 4-2-2 in all of its glory. There's the code. I'll try my best to remember to put it in the top of the comments. I probably will forget, but let's hope I didn't. Anyway, so 4-2-2 formation. Counter is the build-up style, always the play for me. I enjoy quick progression with the ball and transitioning the ball as fast as I can, especially for counter-attacks. And it's really good as well if you're playing against a player who's utilizing the team press, which is basically in every single game you play these days. So it can definitely help beat that almost and counter quickly. Defensive approach is 70 high. Now, I did have the 95 for a little bit, the aggressive, and I'm pretty certain some people are still rocking it, but for me, I'm just comfortable here, okay? And I think this is the most personal preference kind of option with the tactics that you can have. If you're not confident a little bit higher up, you feel like you want a bit more reassurance, by all means drop it. You can manually adjust the line as well, but realistically I think 70 is the play, especially because you're going to trigger automatic offside traps, which can be really nice if you are trying to maybe push for a goal or pressure your opponent up high to win the ball. Your defense naturally will make that move, potentially allowing your opponent to be offside there. And I like it. I just think it's the perfect balance of not being too high and aggressive, but equally like not sitting too deep, allowing pressure from your opponent. So that is what I rock, 70 counter in the 4-2-2. Now over to the player roles, and as I said, I've not changed these in a very long time on this game, and the reasons why, it's just so much fun. So free-flowing, so enjoyable to use from a defensive standpoint, but also an attacking standpoint. I love the movement that players make, and also the solid reassurance I have with the CDMs and the fullbacks. All round, it's a really well-rounded package for me, and honestly, it will get you goals, but also you feel comfortable when it comes to keeping out goals as well, with a bit more cover with the CDMs. Now, both strikers on advanced forward, you can tinker a little bit, I guess, depending on the players you're using, but both Eto'o and Omri, and majority of the strikers that I use, tend to fit a similar kind of mold. I want them exactly in the middle. Every time I'm on the ball, I want to pick it up with Caicedo, know for a fact I've got Omri and Eto'o ready to go, and I'm a big fan of quick give and goes. So tiki-taka-esque kind of play, these guys are perfect. I've given tiki-taka to Thierry Henry as well for the first time passes, and the link-up play is fantastic with the cams as well. Oh mate, so many good options. And if you've got a lot of players at this stage of the game with like your ping pass, your tiki-taka playstyle pluses or base playstyles, the one-time like pass and move you get with this kind of setup, it's really, really enjoyable, man. So advanced forward for both of these, I would definitely recommend it. Now, the cams is where it gets a little bit saucy. I've got Ethan on Playmaker ++ on build-up. As you can see, he drops a little bit deeper. He's definitely the more playmaker out of the two, him and Ginola. So I like him dropping deeper to receive the ball from my fullbacks, also from my CDMs. And now David as a shadow striker. It almost looks a little bit like a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow here. But this movement you create with this one shadow striker is mad. And it's not specifically David Ginola. Every single player I've used in this position has been ridiculous when it comes to off the ball movement. Like, you'll notice him popping up centrally, but also even hitting the left wing. Like, it causes absolute chaos. And I guess the overload with the free up top here, it's so easy to find that little pocket of space, the movement off the ball to pick the pass and find the goal. You just have to try it, lads. It's super enjoyable. And as I said, the more technical, more playmaker-esque kind of cam, definitely have him on build-up. Dropping a bit deeper, being able to orchestrate the attack, pick the right pass, or carry it forward and score a 30-yard trivela if you're up for it. Now, 2 CDMs, the more defensive, deep line playmaker on defend, and the more, maybe more adventurous, more kind of like playmaker, like vibe CDM on build up, just because you can step up. Both of these guys are quite defensive. I was using Kobe in the recent review yesterday, and Caicedo, fantastic card. They've both got the ability to win the ball physically with the intercept. They anticipate the bruiser. They don't mess about when it comes to getting into the tackle, but then also being able to carry the ball at speed and pick a pass. So if you're rocking, for example, a Hullet and a Vitinha, I would definitely have Hullet in the defense side, just so you know he's going to be in the middle, just basically offering that bit of cover. And Vitinha, who's really quick and agile and snappy on the ball, as a build-up option, being able to carry it, utilize the dribbling, pick a pass, or even a couple of give and goes, and you could then eventually find yourself in the position where Ginola is, ready to get involved in the attack. So essentially with the 4-2-2, the chaos you can cause with the attack is essentially why I like it so much. But as I said, the CDMs, you do have that extra cover with 1 on defend, but definitely deep line playmaker for me. And the defense, as simple as it gets, fullback plus defend and defender plus defend. I want them defending, okay? I don't want them running up and down the pitch going crazy unless I do it myself. So I do like utilizing my fullbacks a little bit, I guess, when it comes to creating triangle play with the CDMs, fullback and your cams. But I want to be triggering the runs manually and deciding when they go forward. So I keep them on defend, fullback. And it's good cover as well. If I do overcommit with a Kobe here, for example, you've got Maicon kind of filling in that little gap of space there, ready to defend and sweep up with need be. But that's essentially the custom tactics, boys. And as I said, I've not tinkered with it for a damn long time, and it's not happening. I'm not changing it. This is it now for the end game. If you've not tried it, definitely give it a go. Trust me, you'll have fun. Obviously, players do have a big impact when it comes to custom tactics. Try and focus on play styles and maybe tinker them slightly to adjust your specific playstyle. If you're a big fan of using big target forwards, by all means, stick a striker option as a target forward and see how you get on. But for the most part, you could plug and play with majority of players. I review a lot of cards most days, so I'm trying new cards like a lot of the time. Playstyle pluses change, player profiles change, and for the most part, the tactics still do their job. Right, I've overcommitted with Maicon a little bit. Got that option with Caicedo, pass directly in the middle. You know where Eto's going to be. Ah, it's a little bit unlucky. It's good tackle from Puyol, to be fair. Go on, Miles. Well battled. So Ethan's on playmaker build-up. But of course, you've got free will. You could drag him out wide if you'd like to. It's mostly looking at David Ginola's movement in the middle. He's taking up this central position, which is crazy. And I fluffed the shot up, though. Caicedo's there. A little bit deeper, Ethan Nwaneri. You've also got options with Kobe in the middle here. David, once again, he's kept this space, kept this positioning. Hold up play. Movement for Kobe's good. Opponent's goalkeeper movement, though. He's switched on, lads. Nice. Now we go. Fizzle it up to TT. And instantly, just like that, from my own box, I've got like a three-pronged attack almost. And it's a simple goal. David Ginola bombing forward, wanted to get involved. TT and Eto creating movement and space with the counter. And it's so easy to go from your own box straight away up the pitch and getting goals. So there we have it, the 4-2-2. Let me know down below in the comments if you go out and try this custom tactics setup, how you get on. If you made any changes that helped yourself, let me know down below as well. Smash the like if you enjoyed these videos, subscribe if you're new. As I said, end game custom tactics of me and FC25. I won't be posting another tactics video until FC26 now, which honestly isn't too far away. I believe the beta is out at the time of recording, and I'm pretty certain I've got the Ultimate Team access, so I'll be trying it out myself. I wonder what formation is going to be the most overpowered one. Maybe we'll be continuing the 4-2-2 into next year. We shall wait and see. Enjoy the rest of your day, boys, and I'll catch you later.